15 young talented stars, from creative writers to poets, singers, rappers, producers, presenters. It's really action-packed. It's the first, and it's obviously going to be the first of many.
Step in the ring, mash up the dance. Come against me, you won't have a chance. You're lost, you don't know where to start. Or bar for bar, oh no, you won't last. Step in the ring, I saw my face. Man tried to me that Grime, don't be. I said wait, what? Your word better change. If you don't wanna get a bang to your face like Grime pays. Program for the youth, then for like 4 days. Grime pays, Grime pays, Grime pays. Program for the youth, then for like 4 days. Grime pays, Grime pays.
As you can see, we're doing a beat challenge right now, getting them sequencing, getting them to know the basics of production. We're going to deal with the bars, the songwriting, the lyrics, and we're going to really put them to the test.
Today is the video shoot and the video editing day, and we're with Kaizen Media, and we're actually shooting a video from Culprit from Bo.
Alright, here you have it guys, we're at the BBC. We're about to go in there, do a Q&A with 2 artists, very famous artists, Young Bates and Strider.
Grime Pays was sick. It was like a better way for me to like escape my surroundings and feel completely comfortable, because like I've always been in love with music, and I felt like I could express myself more, and I felt like that I've gained so much knowledge.
When I grow up, I want to become a music artist.
I like music and I rap.
I sing, I rap, I dance.
I think it's a beautiful thing, it's a great thing, because we were once these kids, so it's a great thing for us to be part of that now, to try and make a difference and a change.
Alright, this is day 1 of Grime Pays with the Roscoe Arts Foundation. We're here at Spotlight. We've got loads of young people here. As you can see, we're doing a beat challenge right now, getting them sequencing, getting them to know the basics of production. King Rapid, Dirty Danger, Rochi, they're all here to support. Stay tuned. Grime Pays, it was an industry experience. Over the past 2-3 years, we've seen from the success of some of the mainstream artists that basically the young people are growing up much quicker. So whereas like about 5-6 years ago, you would have had a 16-year-old, an average 16-year-old wanting to aspire to become an artist. Now we've got 11, 12, like 13-year-olds that actually possess the talent, but all it is an opportunity and an understanding of how to get their foot in the door. That's kind of like something that we kind of cooked up collectively from our experiences, from our knowledge, and also for what we feel would be great for the youth, just in an interactive form as well. Yeah. And why are you part of Grime Pays? What do you want to gain from what do you want to gain from this program? These 4 days. What do you want to learn? What do you want to do? What are your hopes?
To develop my skills.
To produce, yeah? Okay, now how old are you?
14.
14, nice.
I'm here because I want to gain experience.
Nice. That's cool, man. Applicants, and you guys were successfully chosen out of all the applicants to be part of this, so you should be proud of yourself. Okay? We've got some exciting stuff in line for the rest of the week. Music industry, no matter what it is, whether it's production, whether it's lyrics, whether it's, I don't know, beats, singing, whatever it is, you're gonna have to sell. You're gonna have to able to sell your product. You're gonna have to be able to sell your product. Yeah. So for some of you producers, you're gonna have to be able to sell beats. You all wanna make money from music, right?
Yeah.
In your group, I'm gonna give you an item. Yeah. You're gonna have to use your imagination. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to think of a name for this item. Okay. It's going to be a bit like Dragon's Den. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to think of the name of this item, some features or functions of this item, okay? Yeah, you're going to have to be able to sell it to Prince. And I want to see who can sell their product the best, basically. Yeah? What number you guys? Number 3. Time starts now, yeah? It can be absolutely anything, but not the exact thing what it is. Yeah, the function of what it is.
That is kind of related.
The prices, it varies. So we have different size boxes.
So for this size, it would be £45.
So like he said, you don't have to go to the hospital. Like it doesn't hurt. So like when it's electric, but it doesn't hurt.
When you upgrade to a bigger size, you can sell it £45. I'm sure no one will question that because it's a reasonable price.
All public can afford it. I like the fact that it's strong, so it's not, you're not going to buy it, and someone's not going to drop it on the floor, and it's not going to break, so it's going to stay around for a long time. I like the way how you thought of the different functions. So this is more or less a competition. We're going to listen after break to the best productions in the class. So we're gonna have to play it. So we don't want no silly beats.
I think the purpose of the task is to be able to sell yourself, because in the industry we are in today, especially in the music industry, it doesn't even have to be the music industry. If you are selling a product, you need to be able to, whether it's in a meeting, whether you're just face to face with someone on the street, you need to be able to convince them, and you need to be able to show them that you believe in what you have to sell to them and that you believe it will be successful.
It's also about the creative aspect as well. We're just constantly reinventing the wheel, and it's about how many times you can reinvent the wheel. So it's like, really everything's been done, but it's how you're gonna do it. And given the group that task of looking at something that seems as like an everyday object and having to use their creativity and their imagination, I think it really pushes them out of their comfort zone, their boundaries, and gets them thinking. And if they can implement that mentality, not just into music, but into anything they do in the walks of life that involves creativity, they'll go far.
Yeah.
We've had some food. Some of you might feel a bit tired, but we need to get back into the productive mode to help us do that. Chloe's gonna sing something because she's not shy, she's not scared. She's gonna share a little song, and tomorrow I'm gonna be randomly nominating someone to perform. Okay, after lunch, so that when we're going back into the classroom or we're going back to the activity, our brains can switch back on and we can connect once more. So listen out to Coralie when you're ready.
Huh?
When you're ready.
Oh, okay. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define us within. I've been there before. Life's just a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, and some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
That's hard. It's hard on iPhones, really.
Now you can structure it. You can have it like this.
Come listen to it. Come listen to mine. I changed it. I added something. What did I do? Tell me one thing I don't know.
This more. The reason why I make you guys do that task is so you can get used to having a product and selling it. Okay, if you guys want to be involved in the music industry, I did say that before we done the task, that anything you do, whether you're a producer, okay, whether you're just a songwriter, whether you're a singer, whether you're a rapper, whatever it is, a dancer, whatever you're selling a product, whether it's your dance, whether it's a track, whether it's a beat, whether it's your lyrics, so you've got to be able to be confident enough to show it to people, to sell it. Big man, listen, yeah? To show it to people so you can sell it and make money off of it, alright? So now the reason why we're going to do this part of the day is not to criticize your beats and make you feel horrible, it's to make you feel comfortable and confident in showing other people your work, and also get some feedback from some two producers that are really experienced as well. AJ, split a basket. Lefty, you write lyrics all the time, you really.
No, but
I'll put you on the spot on purpose. Spit like to it.
One left. Yeah.
no.
On the next drop. Something that you've got.
Cecilia really scam like Cecilia ripping 9-5. You might stay left behind. Instead of trapping more time, I'm not trying to get my mom crime. Just trying to live this cool life. Don't get fooled, you might see me on the crib, but I'm not selling run.
Look, full tilt, no stopping. Hit him with a karate kick, might drop him. I might kill off a sound wave where all their sound wave was popping. Any MC my age wanna face me, hit him with a quick bar, put him in a coffin. After I end the career, time my limbs.
What up? Let's go again.
rapping, singing, whatever art form, you have to be confident in it. You have to believe in it. You can't be scared when it comes to it, because you never know when you have to spit.
Yeah.
We at lunch, Coralie, when we finished lunch, Coralie stood up. Normal, I said to her, Coralie, sing for me. She didn't even ask me left, right, up, down. She didn't say what. She just said, alright, cool. It's normal, it's not a thing. We're not here to judge you, to pick on you, to criticize you. We're here to empower you. Let's go. Take me back to the path of the hook, nice and easy.
Stand up as well as well.
You just miss your opportunity, you miss your chance.
Alright, yeah, leave it as that.
That's it.
What I'm
simple.
saying,
And
yeah,
sometimes in music as well,
Yeah.
you don't even get a second chance.
I like how you use the beat and the bass to complement each other.
I like the fact that it sounds like authentic and traditional. It sounds like it's from, I don't know, not even from a country, but it sounds like funky house or something with a Caribbean or African influence as well, like an Afrobeat. So, and I like the way the bass just boom, boom, boom. It makes it like not soft. It makes it very hard as well. I like the different layers, I like the drums, I like the way you was very focused. I just saw you sitting there through the whole time, not playing no games, not speaking to no one, just focus what you're doing. And I know you actually, that's the second beat you actually made in it. You actually made two beats in the time. So,
Alright, it's day 2 of Grime Pays. We're in the studio today. Yesterday was a really fun day, a really challenging day for some of the young people as well, as you could see. And we put a lot of them on the spot. Today, we're going to deal with the bars, the songwriting, the lyrics, and we're going to really put them to the test.
we've even got PRS coming down. Big PRS. Artists know about PRS because every 4 or 5 months, all your accounts are full of money because of PRS. They've hit us up. They're going to be giving some knowledge on how to monetize your music. So I'm just excited, and you should see some of the talent we've got here.
Because everyone's at different levels in this room, and I appreciate that. But I need to know, in your opinion, what are bars, what are lyrics, what are songs? Just a word or a phrase to describe what they are.
It makes you upbeat.
Makes you
energetic.
energetic, yeah?
It's the meaning of the song.
The meaning of the song. Like Toffee said, the song. So when I'm talking about bars, I'm talking about lyrics, basically. Any type of words, any type of language that are on top of a track, like the tracks that you made yesterday, in your opinion, what are they?
Poetry or creative writing.
Nice. Poetry
What makes the song?
is what makes the song. Let's talk about the structure of a song. Yeah, so we spoke about the elements of beats yesterday. We spoke about having the bass, kick, snare, hi-hats. Let's talk about structures of songs. What do we need? Let's call it an intro.
Chorus.
Chorus.
Is that the element of a song?
Yeah, generally speaking. So if you make a song, it doesn't have to have all these things.
Yeah,
But the majority of songs would have at least a hook,
yeah,
and a verse, and an intro and an outro. Some of them have pre-hooks and bridges, some of them don't.
Up now. Why you wanna try and earn straps right now? Try me, I'll turn off your lights right now. Hype right now, I'm on the mic right now.
You will get lifted, then I thank God that man a gifted, yeah. I'm 6 year, enough bars this year. Free road, she let them out this year. Cause it ain't just road, it's bars and
It's me, lyrical rock, neck road I was standing the ball man straight in his knee. Them that boy, they don't know me. When I see the rough squad man, them, you must see me in the background, ready to handle when the man.
Any MC my age wanna face me, hit him with a quick bar, put him in a coffin. After I end the career, tie my lace, then I'm bopping. My man's off, my man's gone. My man ain't from round here, then tell me where my man's from.
You just get to know. It's Burger Darling, that's on anyone's block. If you're on D, still waste my time. Say you're on me, say no more. Get a boy dressed and we wasted.
Talking the hardest, but I don't think you're on it, bro. Can't handle the pressure, so these niggas feel like dominoes. I'm for comparison, don't want to be juxtaposed. Busting up on trust me, shit, different like Oreos.
My rap style is completely different. I'm not gonna act like I'm completely innocent. I try not to be boring with the story. People be searching like Finding Dory. I become a hunter, just like Alex, but the travel's so hard that it's tragic.
We're gonna have 3 rooms, each of them playing the beats. The beat that applies to you and you think you can get some bars out, you need to go in that room and you need to stay in there and you need to write some bars.
And it could be whatever, it's just, it doesn't have to be rapping or MCing. If you sing, you can go in there and write. If you're a creative writer, you're a poet, you can write some poetry.
Lyric.
I don't know what if it should be bars or lyrics.
You don't have to write bars?
Yeah, but not that much.
Yeah, try bars. So what do you want to write? What do you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
Yeah, we're here with
Jordan.
What's your artist name?
A9.
A9. EK, yeah? And then I'm gonna shock you guys right now. What happened yesterday?
Yesterday we were doing beat.
No, what happened with you two specifically? There's a reason why I'm speaking to you two specifically. So you have to be confident in what you're doing. If you want to make music, whether it's rapping, singing, whatever art form, you have to be confident in it. You have to believe in it. You can't be scared when it comes to it, because you never know when you have to spit.
Yeah.
We at lunch, Coralie, when we finished lunch, Coralie stood up. Normal, I said to her, Coralie, sing for me. She didn't even ask me left, right, up, down. She didn't say what. She just said, alright, cool. It's normal, it's not a thing. We're not here to judge you, to pick on you, to criticize you. We're here to empower you. Yeah? There was a part when I put you guys on the spot, both of you. I wanted you guys to spit bars. You're a rapper or an MC, right? You're a rapper and an MC. What is the sense of being a rapper and an MC if you don't rap or MC when you're told to rap or MC? Huh? What happened? What was the reason why you guys didn't do it when I told you to do it?
Me, normally, the type of beat, I don't really, I don't kind of spit to that type.
Lights, spit me a bar. Any bar, quickly, spit me a bar.
No stopping, hit it with a karate kick, my dropping. My mic kill off a soundboy where soundboy was popping. Any MC my age wanna face me, hit it with a quick bar, put him in a corner.
Thank you. He's not telling me about beats and bars and da-da-da. You guys are too fussy, man. It's about lyrics. You gotta be able to just step up to the plate like I said to you guys yesterday. If you guys wanna make it in this industry, you have to be quick firing. Spit a bar. Spit a bar.
Ain't nothing to beat. Working hard, but give me a treat. Earn my money, no time for deeds. I get my front stops in on the seat. I got blessed from my head to my feet. On the road, just with my bros, busy writing.
Thank you, spit a bar.
Stepping on some mash, cause there's no one holding me back. Demonic thoughts in my head, like what I do for the bread, like what you do for the money, is what I do to be
Thank you, that's what I wanted. But I'm saying this because it's love, and I'm saying it because I want you guys to be the best you can possibly be, yeah? So today we're gonna step it up another notch. It's day 2, Grime Page, stay tuned.
Too cold getting to the heights right now. I can't like flying like a kite right now because I'm like right now. My life balance like a bike right now. I take aim and I strike right now. I'm diving, yeah? You understand? So,
you don't have to speak a certain way or be a certain way, especially if that's not your life that you're living. So a lot of young people talk about drilling and da-da-da and da-da-da and splash and ching and da-da-da. And we know that that's not really the case. If you wrote it in a singing way, you can sing it. Okay, if you've done it in a poetic way, you can speak it. Who's gonna go first?
Unfair comparison, you don't want to be juxtaposed. Bust your lip and trust me, you see black and white like Oreos.
When I catch you, you best run inside. Came to block, give you one dome, straight to a dome. When I catch her, done this peak.
But don't say I ain't bomb and kick down me, you're looking ugly. When she gives toffee, it's lovely. When she gives toffee, it's lovely.
You've got to give your best. You can't always have it, so put it to the test. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't try to cover up, because that just never works.
You make money with life. Life makes it with you. Men try to make you feel special, saying that you're cute. But I don't believe them lies. I know what to do. I skirt through the traffic and zoom. Really cool, G.
No, I said that.
That was really good, man. I love the flow, I love the rhythm, I love the message. And also, when we spoke earlier on, there was a word here, story. To be honest, nearly every single one of you have ticked one of these boxes, or several of these boxes. But there was a word here, story, and I was able to build a story about your lifestyle, or the things that you're interested in, or things that you care about, based upon what you were saying. So it's really good. I'd probably buy a CD. Yeah, that was good.
Triller, I am the best. Chilling with A9, we are the best. And Wooly, they know where I'm from.
If you're spitting bars, best spit the truth. Fire spotlight, more like fire in the booth. Heard my bars are fine.
You probably heard of me, got the peng on my waist. Me and my bros don't play no games.
Chatting and bragging, but when I see you, you panic. You don't want to war with my crew. My crew play things like I tune.
Everything has a time and a place. Maybe a place to forget a face. A world where we live in of the unknown. A place where expressions are not to be shown. We twist and turn in different directions. In a country where we lack perfection. Sweet rappers and plastic bottles fill the streets as we live our lives reading through the tweets.
I've been an acrobat for years, Cirque du Soleil hire me. Bent so far backwards won't be an issue to go overseas. Emotions for everyone except myself. It's time to put myself on top of the shelf.
Alright, and like I said, some of you have ticked more than one box on this list here. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. Like I said, I'm here to help you guys, yeah? I think the girls done better than the boys. Yeah, I think the girls done better than the boys. But I'll tell you why I feel the girls done better than the boys. Generically speaking, yeah? I think there was more story, there was more concept, there was more message. One thing I found out about the boys is that you lot, about 3 or 4 of you all sounding the same. You had the same message. So you're only ticking one box. But me personally speaking, I wanted to hear a wider range of the message. I wanted to hear more story, more expression, more concept, more creative writing. You guys, I didn't write this. I didn't come in here, it's not like school. I didn't come in and tell you guys this is what bars, this is what lyrics. You guys wrote it. And this is the reason why I made you guys write this.
Can you start again, please?
Brooklyn. What's good? What's your artist name?
Barker.
Barker, yeah? I noticed something interesting, man. We had the little freestyle session like some of you probably saw. That was earlier on, and then we had the presentation of the lyrics, where everyone wrote lyrics. But I noticed something after that, you know, I gave some real harsh criticism. Not necessarily of you or anyone in particular, but it was just comparing the boys to the girls. How did you feel about that, honestly?
I felt like really annoyed. Because like girls they told a story and all of that. Just that I was just annoyed.
Yeah, and that's good. One thing about that I would say, some people may look at that and see it as a negative thing to be annoyed, but it shows your competitiveness and it shows that you want to improve. So I actually like that, but you can't allow it to stop you. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't allow it to make you feel like, you know what, I'm not going to try this or I'm not going to do this again. Like I said, music is like food. So certain foods I like, some other people may disagree with me. Do you reckon you use it as a motivation, or do you think it's something that's affected you in a negative way or positive way? Because I see you still energetic. At first I think you was a bit down, and then I saw you afterwards energetic and I was happy about it. That's why I wanted to interview. How have you taken it? Now, how do you feel about it now?
I'm still annoyed because I wanted to be out there like recording all of that.
So do you reckon you've missed your opportunity to do it?
Yeah.
You reckon? I don't think so. I still think there's many more opportunities left, especially to record. We're here all the time. Yeah, you're into dance as well, innit? What type of dance?
Street dance.
Street dance. I think it's sick, man. Yeah? Let's keep it going, man. Don't let it be something to put you down. Okay? This is only day 2. We got day 3. We got day 4.
So it was quite clear that the boys were upset when you said that the girls had done better than the boys in the lyric writing challenge. How did you feel about that, and why did you want to confront one of the young people as well?
Day 2, the beat lyric challenge was incredible. Number 1, I think boys generally feel they're better than girls at everything, and especially as music, especially the type of music we're talking about, whether it's contemporary music or urban music, you want to call it. A lot of young men, or men period, feel like it's just for them, that they're the best at it automatically. But what was interesting about the task is that before we actually engaged in the task, we asked the group to define what they felt lyrics were. And as you can see on the video, you had people saying stuff like creative writing, it's poetry, it's expression, it's feeling. However, when they actually done the challenge and took part in it, they didn't really tick all the boxes. They only ticked maybe 1 of them or 2 of them. And what I find with a lot of boys is that they feel they have to fit in. And I feel the girls were they were being more expressive and they was accepting being themselves rather than feeling like, okay, this is what I need to talk about. And there's a lot of stigma at the moment with young people, especially young men, getting involved in violence, getting involved in gang-related violence and whatnot, and doing it through the music. A lot of them feel they're expressing themselves through the music, and that's fine. We're at Roscoe Arts Foundation, we're fine with young people being expressive, because music is supposed to be therapeutic, but we really want to push them outside of the comfort zones and outside of the stereotypes to get them being fully creative and not just expressive, because, you know, music is a creative aspect of life and we want them to be able to do it successfully.
I'm going to spend the next 5-10 minutes explaining what it's about. Really and truly, the bottom line is PRS is what gets artists the money from their songs. It might be too early to say this, but like, if you ever want to make money from music, this is quite interesting to know. And a lot of artists that are even mainstream artists won't even know half this stuff, because they just look at the checks and the money that comes in. They don't really know how it all works. When you become a musician, people are like, you need to join PRS ASAP. But you don't, you need to join it when the time's right, otherwise it's a waste of money. Just, you've got to believe in yourself. Like, even if other people believe in you, unless you believe in yourself, you won't make it. You really just got to believe in yourself and release stuff. Like, even if you don't think it's good, just release stuff, because that's how you get feedback and you can really improve what you're doing. Otherwise, if you never release stuff, how are you going to know if what you're doing is good or not? So yeah, that was about it. And if anyone's got any questions, it's alright otherwise. Cheers.
Who's ready? It's your boy Rapid, Roscoe Arts Foundation, and this is Grime Pays. Today is the video shoot and the video editing day, and we're with Kaizon Media, and we're actually shooting a video from Culprit from Bo. Keep locked in.
Today we're going to be doing some interesting stuff around film, around video, around editing. And we've got a member of the Grime, 2 members of the Grime Daily team in the place. They're going to intro themselves in a minute.
Alright, so my name's Janique. I'm part of a production company called Kaizon. We shoot mainly brand campaign like music videos. So our stuff ranges from work to Converse to Adidas.
Alright, so we've got Culprit in the room. Give him a round of applause for coming down. Yeah.
Well, I started rapping probably like 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So no, I was probably like 13, 14, and it was just.
How old are you now?
I'm turning 18 in 2 weeks. It was more because everyone was listening to. When I was in secondary school, it was, you see, everyone's listening to everyone on YouTube, and I wanted to be the person that everyone was listening to.
Alright, so it's day 3, Grime Pays, and I'm gonna put you on a spot right now. What happened yesterday?
We're learning how to write.
Yeah.
How to write bars, and we're learning about lyrics.
Yeah.
And the meaning of it.
Yeah. How was your mood yesterday? How did you feel yesterday?
Yeah, but because I wasn't really feeling it yesterday.
Why wasn't you feeling it?
Because, like, my mood, I don't know, maybe how I was feeling.
Yeah.
So, but then when I came inside, then it changed around.
It changed. How important is the mood though? If you want to have a productive session, how important is it? How important is the mood, do you think?
The mood, like, it depends on how you're feeling, because if you're feeling happy, you have a better day.
Yeah.
And if your mood is down, then you have to try and come up so that you can make your day better and your production. Yeah.
Maybe if you get a record deal, you're an aspiring rapper, you might get a record deal, they might put you in a studio for 1 month. Lock you in the studio for 1 month to make an album. And imagine if your mood was like that every single day during that 1 month. You won't get no work done. You need to learn how to control that mood, because you get a lot of stuff. Like I said, you're human. But we have to know that once we step into that studio or that creative zone, we've got to be able to make that switch or that transition. Yeah? And I feel today you've made that transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in a much better mood. That's what I like to see. Yeah?
Yeah.
Grime Pays, day 3. Yeah? Nice one, cool.
So I started music because just in primary, people around me, everyone was rapping, and I thought I want to do that as well. So then I started practicing and that. So now I'm doing Grime Pays and I'm enjoying the week. Right now I'm a corporate music shoot, and yeah, just thank you Grime Daily and Spotlight for hooking this up. Roscoe Arts Foundation. R.I.P. Rimsey. Thank you.
But the way it is, because the reason why I'm going to be focusing in and out is because it adds a bit of action to it. Because when he's rapping, he's going to be moving forward, when Tetris is going to be moving.
You. You. They're gonna have to clash. Yo, Faye, you the hardest in the room? I'm gonna ask the question again. Who's the hardest spitter in this room? Faye, yeah? You still gonna have to clash. Put your hand up if it's Faye.
What do you mean by clash?
Bar for bar. You're asking what you mean. He's saying calm.
Let's go now.
Come on, go to the front.
Go on, lads. Yes, lads.
And he's saying he's the best, so let him go first, innit?
No, you go first.
Think of a coin. Can I have a coin, please? I got a coin. I got a coin.
Full pelt not stopping, hit him with a karate kick, might drop him. Man might kill out for Soundboy, we're all there, Soundboy was popping. Any MC my age wanna face me, hit him with a quick bar, put him in a coffin. After I end the career, I'll tie my lace, then I'm bopping. My man's off, my man's gone. My man ain't from around here, then tell me where my man's from.
Sick. Too hard. We're talking about skills.
Your skills.
Yeah, spitting skills. You don't have to disrespect someone to show you the best.
This is hard.
Want to go again? They give you more time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it up a bit. I'm gonna switch it up a bit, yeah? Cool. All I think about is you. You'll be on my mind. I'm about to make you mine. You are one of a kind. One of a kind, hey. Baby, you are one of a kind, hey. One of a kind, hey. One of a kind, one of a kind, baby, you are one of a kind, one of a kind.
Remember what I said, you do not have to disrespect someone to show that you're the best spitter in the room, or artist, or MC, or rapper, or even singer.
Pen girl, man, you know she by my side. I listening, looking like she about to cry. I'm trying to get my money up. I ain't no timber. I'm out here on the ground. You know how the thing go. Like, I swear I'm gonna make it. Rim said I'm gonna go. Have to fly like a spaceship.
Alright, round of applause. Listen. Hold on. We do this, yeah. We're just sparring, just like in boxing, yeah. And I love the sportsmanship at the end. You shake hands. This when we clash or we battle, it's just we're trying to demonstrate our skills, and you guys both done that. Big respect to Tiny Cap on CC. You know why? Because he stepped in without even knowing his levels, and the rest of them knew his levels already. So no one really wanted smoke, yeah. But you stepped in, and that's a big man thing. I respect that. Yeah. Well done, man. Done your thing. Well done. Cool.
The young people were really engaged in it, and I just wanted you to explain what is the significance of battling in the culture.
Grime, I believe, and from what I've believed and from what I've seen and what I've been involved in, Grime, it sort of emerged from a very hostile position in regards to the MCs and sets. So when you're on radio these days, there's sets with loads of Grime artists. Sometimes there's 20, 25 people in a room fighting for that mic.
As big as this.
You have to be ready when you step up to that mic. So with that task, I believe it was just giving them an insight into how it will be if you want to become a rapper, Grime, MC.
Our music's competitive, and you know, if I was an athlete, the only way I could prove that I'm the best at my sport or my event was to go against people. That's the way. I know a lot of people kind of look at it and feel like, wow, these guys in each other's faces and they're swearing and they're cursing each other, and you know, this is getting a bit serious. Are they gonna fight? Are they gonna stab each other and kill each other? But it's just competition. It's very explicit, it's uncensored, and it's real. It's edgy. So that's what gives people that kind of perception that it's negative, but it's really positive. If I'm a sprinter and I say I'm faster than rapper in a 100-meter sprint, how else can I prove it? I have to go against him. You know what I mean? So.
I love brand team with the classes. Face ain't great, but I'm body looking blasted. Chocolate team, what she's dealing a bastard. Chocolate team, what she's dealing a bastard.
I'm not so high. You hear the little fuck go by, my bottle in the bag, but you're not so sly. Yeah, I need to make a drop top fly. Yeah, I make a chicken got top why. Black bloody and a black jacket, standing at your mum's door like not high.
Like, trying to be the best in the world.
Yeah.
But I'm already best in the ends, and if there's anybody better than me, well, he better say it with his chest, or he can get a 16 bar to his head. He can get a 32 bar to his head. You don't know lies. Man's here innit, and I ain't going nowhere innit. Deal with it. Shout out Rapid on production. Like. Grime ain't for you, your bars are whack, but you're getting all the attention. The system got me trapped in a cage, but I'm breaking out like Shawshank Redemption. Your lyrics are old, your lyrics are dying, your lyrics them need a pension. Not to mention, fake MCs ain't in my section. Over in my circle, grab the pen.
This is Grime Pays at Spotlight. Aaron speaking here. And we just wrapped up the 4th day. We had Janique come down. He's a very experienced director. And we also had Culprit come down today, which was really good. He stuck some bars with the youngers, and it was an amazing day. And very creative, and that's what we want. So yeah, it was a really good day. Grime Pays at Spotlight.
Alright, here you have it guys, we're at the BBC, day 4 Grime Pays. We're about to go in there, do a Q&A with 2 artists, very famous artists, Young Bates and Strider. Some performances from the young people, do a tour and an interview in the studio. We've got the lovely Joella from GRM Daily News as well, coming to help us out. It's going to be a wicked day. Even though it's raining, it's going to be an excellent day.
I know you guys have had an awesome week so far. On Tuesday you had music production with Rapid. On Wednesday you did songwriting and lyrics with Rapid, Slicks and Big Toes. And on Thursday it was all about video shoots and editing with Rashid. Today you're going to have a Q&A. We've got Young Bane in the building, make some videos for Young Bane. Gucci Strider. And obviously we've got Slicks and Rapid, man. Big up to these guys. And Joella here from Grime Daily is going to help me out as well. And I'll just ask you to everyone on the panel, like, these guys have got opportunity, a great opportunity as young people to get inside knowledge as to how to get into the industry, how to start. What would you tell your 15-year-old self about what to do and the road to take and how to get into this game?
Everyone good, yeah? What would I tell my 15-year-old self? You know what? You always have to try and like stay focused, man. A lot of times where you might have certain ideas, plans you want to work on, but don't ever feel like sell yourself short, if that makes sense. Don't ever think, okay, I want to do this, but it can't be done because it's too far away. Nah, step by step, before you take that big step, you have to just be willing to, I guess, don't be afraid to try things out, man. Take risk and just have your heart, keep your head focused and just keep going and concentrate.
I told my 15-year-old self that no one understands your journey better than yourself. So when you start and you get these ideas, not your friends are going to say, oh, it's not possible. Your mum might not even believe in you, but no one's going to see it as well as you see it, so you just got to keep going.
What made you start music? What year did you think you were most successful in?
What is one of your favourite songs and why did you make it?
Do you feel like you're blowing up?
Make sure make sure your dream seems impossible. That's when you know it's big, and then you just keep going and you block out anything that makes you feel like you're close to wherever you think you are, because trust me, it's a long journey, bro.
Guys, do you think that there's ever a time that you would ever feel satisfied with like what you're doing and your goals? Or you just
Me personally, I wouldn't say satisfied, but I say grateful though. Grateful because we understand where we come from. So like being able to kind of live from music, your hobby becoming your job and your life. Grateful, but satisfied. I think that's what keeps me or keeps us going, because you can't just be, oh yeah, like I'm cool now, satisfied. You have to be driven. Keep dreaming big, man.
What was the main purpose of you doing music?
For me personally speaking, it was just for fun. Like when we started off, Tinchy's big brother, he's a DJ. He bought decks. We used to go around Tinchy's house. After a while, people like Dizzy Rascal and Wiley, being from the same area, they really inspired us as well to continue, because they made us believe that something can actually come from what we're doing.
What, like the keys to the lyrics?
Just speak about what you're going through. It flows easier and sounds better as well. Just keep it 100.
You know what we're going to do now? We're going to open the floor. If anybody's got some bars they want to spit, or if they want to perform for the panel, this is your time.
We've been given life, and life gives us desires. Some wish to work in their hobbies, while some crave to inspire, but whatever your aspiration, all you need is concentration. What you need is determination. What you need is desperation, and then nothing is impossible. You are greater than phenomenal. What's stopping you? Nothing at all.
16 bars, Grime, you can't go far. Soundboy get killer. Call me light, but I'll turn it dark, I'll turn it dark. Fire on the beat. Man put fire in the streets. If you can't lyrically bring heat, then why you gonna come against me? They just trying to get me down. Get me down. Cause I'm spreading love all around. All around. My eyes are on it and I want it now. Want it now. Want it now. But they just trying to get me down. Get me down.
Currently, so this is a cold studio, so that means that it's not live. If it was a live studio, basically this will let us know. So where it says on air, that will have the amber colour, and that will indicate that basically we are live on air. Do we have any kind of presenters, guys, that want to do presenting and touring in there?
Yeah, this is your boy Toffee. We had a mad day. It's been a muzzer. We came in and we met Young Bane, Tinchy Strider, and of course we had Edwin Slicks. Then we had a tour around BBC One Extra, and we had a tour around the studios. It's been a bit mad, and we had a lot of fun.
And we are here in BBC One Extra, and we had a fantastic day. Met Young Bane, met Tinchy Strider, met Slick, met Rush Squad, and hopefully I hope this happens again and we have the opportunity.
What's going on? I'm Rapid, and this is Grime Pays, the Rush Squad Arts Foundation, and this is the last day of the program. Yeah, we've had a great 4 days. We've done production, we've done some video editing, we've gone to BBC One Extra, which was the highlight for the kids. They got to meet Charlie Sloth, they got to pre-record some shows, they got to perform in front of Young Bane, Tinchy Strider, and it was an absolute masterclass.
Yeah, Grime Pays was sick. It was like a better way for me to like escape my surroundings and feel completely comfortable, because like I've always been in love with music, and like I feel that I'm talented, but when I came to Grime Pays with Prince Rapid and Slicks, I felt like I could express myself more, and I felt like that I've gained so much knowledge from being in Grime Pays, and I feel like that as an artist, it's like my dreams and aspirations have become bigger since I've come like to Grime Pays, because they've given me that extra boost of confidence.
15 young talented stars, from creative writers to poets, singers, rappers, producers, presenters. It was really action-packed. It's the first, and it's obviously going to be the first of many. Grime Pays, watch out for the next one. Yesterday was our last day, really good project. We're going to go to one of the spots. I actually lost one of the young people we was doing some extensive work with. He got brutally murdered, someone that was really close to my heart. So we're going to visit one of the spots today, show some respect. We're actually dedicating this program to him as well. He's a large reason why I continue to do what I'm doing. We're also going to see if we can find one of the young people that was part of the project. He actually kind of got kicked off the project because of his behaviour. He's actually a really good young, aspiring rapper. He's got a lot of potential, but he needs to learn how to focus. We're going to see if we can find him as well in the end, and just have a little talk to him on how he feels about not being able to be fully part of the project.
My name is Shifty. I'm known as Shifty from Rush Squad. I'm one of the co-founders of Rush Squad with Slicks. Slicks and Rapid asked me to come on board with the foundation. They explained to me what they were doing. I had no second thoughts on that and wanted to be part of it. I think it's a beautiful thing, it's a great thing, because we were once these kids, so it's a great thing for us to be part of that now, to try and make a difference and a change.
Alright, so we're here with TC. He used to be called what? Face Stacks. He was actually part of the Grime Pays program. I'm actually here to meet him, to pay him some respect as well, because he took part in the Grime Pays program only for 1 day. He was actually meant to be part of the whole 4 days. On the day that he did actually engage in the program, he had a bit of a problem with someone else, and then he couldn't do the last day. So I actually wanted to just meet up with him so he can give his feedback on how he feels about it. How did you feel about it, bro?
Like, I enjoyed the program, so being able to not do it the last day, it was quite upsetting.
Do you feel like we treated you unfairly?
No, because I done something wrong.
You reckon?
Yeah.
How about yourself? Like, what type of music are you into?
Afro.
Afrobeats. And how do you feel coming to One Extra on the last day of that trip that you couldn't be part of? How do you feel that would have helped you?
Yeah, like meeting people like Charlie Sloth, Young Bane, all of them, like would have like motivated me so I can be on their level.
Yeah. What would you do to make sure you're part of the program next time?
Oh, my behaviour, more focused, like more, like being focused.
More focused, yeah. Yeah. I actually want to dedicate it to my man here. Okay, it's a young person that I was very close to, and he got murdered a while ago. Someone that I care about a lot, someone I got a lot of love and passion for. Yeah, so rest in peace, Rimsey. He's a really good kid, man, really good kid. And the reason why I do what I'm doing is to make sure that I can avoid or try and prevent less young people going through the same thing he went through. So Roscoe Arts Foundation, this is why we exist. We love music, we love arts, and we love helping young people, man.
Thank you, Arts Council, as well, for helping this happen, making it happen, the project.